Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel, and welcome back to another video. I have actually tried very hard to refrain from saying, "Hi guys, my name's Daniel. Welcome back to my channel," because for the first 3 years on my other channel, that's all that I said. And I hated it. So I apologize that I just subjected you to that. That being said, I got a new software for my audio files because the cheap free software that I was using didn't have all of the editing tools that I needed. So I want you guys to let me know if you enjoy this better. Today's video is actually a requested ramble. So we're going to just ramble about some things that I've been doing and working on. Before we get started, I've actually started using Twitter. I've had Twitter since it became a thing, and I've never used it because at first I didn't like it, and now I do. So here's my username if you guys want to go follow me. I'm also going to put a link in the description box below if you would like to watch that or go follow me. I think it would be a good idea for me to just be able to talk to you all more and communicate with you in a more one-on-one basis, because if I try to do it on here, I respond to your comments and I always will. But as far as commenting on your comments, I can't really have a conversation with you, and I can't really easily follow all of your voices. So Twitter will allow me to do that because it'll create a thread, I guess. When I tweet something and ask you how you're doing, you can all respond. And I would like to start doing that. So please check that out. So yeah, I actually switched to a better software because I needed something to bump up my quality. I know that blue mics are not the best in terms of ASMR content, mainly because since it's a USB mic, it does give you more noise. And by noise, it's that staticiness in the background of all of your videos. And I don't like that. I hate it, actually. It drives me nuts. I'm a perfectionist. If I am able to acquire the business funds, I will upgrade to soundproofing equipment and better mic equipment so that I can give you the best that I possibly can. So it's actually taken me, I went and visited family over the holidays. Happy late Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope that you all had a good one. I hope you were safe. I hope you wore your mask if you went out. I didn't even go in front of a large crowd of people. I have some family out of town, and I drove straight up there to the house. I did not get out of the car. And there was just probably like 5 or 6 of us, and I visited some family for a few days before I came home. And that's all I did. We didn't go out anywhere. We cooked, we ate in. We did order pizza once, but we had it delivered to our doorstep, and we didn't come into contact with anyone. We sanitized the pizza box before we picked it up off of the porch. So we're very, very cautious and careful about that, and I really hope you guys are as well. But I did have it was a good refresher. I feel better. I feel so much better. And I hope that you do too. I really do. I hope that it gives you something that you needed. And this right here, it's actually kind of funny. I actually cut the top of my finger in my car. How I did it, I have no idea. I was on my way home, and I just look up and there's blood everywhere, all over my finger. So I grabbed some napkins that I had, cleaned my finger off, and the only thing I had was a mask. So I wrapped the mask and tied it around my finger, and then I started doing this. And I was like, that sounds like a really good trigger, so I want to see what that sounds like on here. Because it sounds really good in person to me. So, anyways, I was actually going to stay the entire break that I had, because I was off I got off work Wednesday evening, and I don't have to go back until Monday. However, if any of you know that that I have another channel that I've had for about 5 years, and it's kind of complicated, but this is a ramble, and we've got time. So it was a tech channel for about 3 years. Probably 4, 3.5, 4. And then I fell out of love with tech. And I really started thinking about things that make me happy. And I have always been into botany and collecting plants, and it's weird that I got into it when houseplants are kind of booming right now. So it does kind of look like I'm just going in with the stereotype, and that's okay. I don't really care about that. But I actually have been into houseplants for 10 plus years. Just never really taken it seriously because there hasn't been a market for it, for me to advertise, for me to talk about. No one's really ever had cared if I was interested in talking about plants, and that made it hard for me to share with other people. So that interest kind of dwindled down a little bit. And then I started thinking about what I wanted to do in terms of what is going to meet my interests and emotional needs, which is something I recommend everyone doing. You need to sit down and you need to think. With no one else around, you need to think, what do I need? What do I want out of life? What are my emotional needs and my mental needs, and what needs does my body require? I can do an entire video on this if you all want to hear it, because it took me a long time to understand that information. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not an expert. There are plenty of things about this topic that I don't understand. But, I was able to write down my mental and emotional needs, and then my physical needs in terms of food, allergies, exercise. I was really lonely. I mean, I still am lonely. That does not change because I'm single. But, I want to be around a community. I am an introvert. But if I go too long without human interaction or family or friends, my body starts suffering because of it. It's really hard to explain. It's really hard for me to describe. Some people are going to know what I'm talking about, and some people are not. If you want to know, I can do that for you. I can make that video. If it's something that is just no one's going to be interested in because this is an ASMR channel, this is not a therapy channel, then I will do that. I'll help you with that. So just let me know in the comments below. But back on my original back on my original Ramble, I loved being able to go through this list with my therapist and just have everything kind of click and have him tell me what's valid, what's not valid. And that benefited me more than anything. And one of the things that came up was my YouTube. And I told him, I said, listen, I'm never, ever, ever going to stop creating. I have to have a creative outlet. I have to do something that makes me feel good, that's therapeutic to me, that is gonna get me excited to film. It's gonna get me excited, whether it's photography or videography. And we had a long discussion about this. I had more than one session over this, and I have decided next year I'm gonna go back to school. That's not gonna affect this channel. Because my channel's still gonna be a thing. I'm still going to be working towards that. I need this to be happy. Photography, I was doing, it doesn't really do it for me, so we cut it out. Tech videos, it wasn't giving me the happiness that it used to, so guess what? Cut it out. I was scared to do that. I was actually very, very, very scared to do that because I had about 1,500 subscribers that took me 4 years to get. And that may not seem like a lot to you, if whoever you watch. There are so many people on YouTube that have 20,000, 30,000, 100,000, 1 million subscribers. So it's really easy to get lost in the numbers and think, 1,500 subscribers is not a lot. Yes, it is. That's 1,500 people. Can you imagine 1,500 people grouped together that are there to watch your content, that are there to see you, that have subscribed to your channel because they like the content that you've been putting out? That feels like a lot of pressure sometimes when 90% of your comments are hate comments and you're thinking about switching to an entirely different topic on another channel. But I did it anyway because it wasn't making me happy and it was starting to show in my videos. So I converted it to a plant tube channel. And you can tell if you go look at my tech videos, which I left them up because it's part of my story. It's part of who I am and how I was and how I got started on YouTube. And I can go look and see how much I've learned from back then to back then. This quality I would not have been able to do had I not made all of those videos and learned on my own. I didn't learn from watching a YouTube video. I learned from play, stop, I hate this, delete. Play, stop, I hate this, delete. And that did that for about 4 years. And I got to this point on my own. Now, of course, now I am watching YouTube tutorials. I don't want you to think that I'm not, to help improve my quality. But back then, before I started my second channel, I was not. And so now that I am happy in the content that I make on this channel, I do focus on this channel a lot more because the community that I have with you is so positive and it helps me more than that channel. I'm not saying I don't like that channel. I do. However, it's therapeutic for me to make videos on this channel, so I can crank a couple of those a week out easy. That channel is more so of a hobby to take my mind off of some things and to just kind of like dive into it and focus. Not only is that a hobby, but that is also marketing for my business, because I buy and collect and sell plants. So if I have to choose and prioritize, mentally, this takes care of me. You take care of me mentally. That plant channel is for excitement and for fun. So I still do both. I just do that one when I have the chance to, which means a video comes out every once in a while. But you guys lift me up a lot more, and I depend on you more. And I'm trying not to get emotional because you really, if you've made it this far in the video, you really don't know how much you mean to me. I'm on a holiday break and I'm filming a video because I want to talk to you, and I wanted to test out my audio software, because being able to make something good for you and creative and something that can help you as well as me, that's the best thing that I can do right now. And I'm going to do that for the rest of my life. So I love you. Anyways, let's move on to a topic that is not me rambling about YouTube. I do have a lot of things on my to-do list, and I feel like it is never ending. And sometimes if I look at my to-do list, I get really, really overwhelmed. So I've chosen not look at it this week. I will figure out and tackle problems next week and just see what I can get done. However, I want your opinion on whether you think I should start a Discord. I'm just now coming around to Twitter. It's really funny to me because I'm a tech guy and I love tech, and I like having tech and I like tinkering with it. But in terms of social media, Instagram, it usually is my favorite because I'm subscribed to and follow a ton of plant people and plant Instagrams, so that I can get up there and I can look and see exactly what I do, or exactly what other people are doing, and the beautiful nature photography and the picture of plants and the new upcoming things and what people are doing to grow their plants. That's therapeutic, and I love doing that. So I'm on Instagram a lot. I'm trying to be better. I have been absolutely horrible about posting on social media this year. However, like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm actually starting to get a little obsessed with Twitter. I'm on it a lot more than I am on anything else right now. I'm on it more than I'm watching YouTube videos. Which I find funny because I make so much YouTube content to go out there. I actually get on the YouTube Studio app to check my comments and respond to you guys and check and see how videos are doing and stats and analytics and blah, 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 all that business stuff. But in terms of actually watching YouTube videos, I don't do that much anymore. I used to eat, sleep, breathe YouTube videos, and now I don't, and it's okay, it's fine. But I'm really into Twitter right now, so please go follow me on there. I would actually like to get in the groove and get used to tweeting and talking to you guys before I start a Discord. Once this channel gets a lot bigger and there's a lot more of a demand for Discord, then I will make that so that you guys can have it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% sure what people use Discord for other than gaming and streaming. I am gonna do several more Among Us ASMR streams like I did last weekend, because I had so much fun doing that. And I think that you guys had fun watching it. But let me know. Go follow me on Twitter. Put comments down below, and let me know if you like this audio better. And last but not least, subscribe to this channel, because I am going to start trying to be on my best behavior in terms of making videos. I am going to, start focusing on my mental health and taking care of what I need and what my body needs, so that I can keep providing you with consistent content. So I'm going to get through all of these requested videos. I actually posted like a community post on my channel and asked you guys what you wanted to see in upcoming videos. And I was only expecting to get 1 or 2 requests, but I think I have like 15 requests that I've got snapshotted on my phone. And I'm going to like try to bulk film and get through all of those so that I can start. I'll get through all of those and I'll have them posted. So that way I can have some time to get creative. Because I don't know how far out in the future it's going to be, but I want to make like a 15-minute ASMR cinematic B-roll thing. And it's going to be really hard because it took me forever to get B-roll down video-wise. Filming it in ASMR to get those sounds is going to be hard to do it in the quality that I want to do it. And I'm not going to put something out to you guys that's not as good as I want it to be. So, consistent content, and then I'm just going to randomly hit you with a bam cinematic ASMR boom. It just makes me excited. Oh, and by the way, I know some of you were commenting and saying that you actually really liked when I put my audio from my past videos on Spotify. And I think I had like a backed up 20 videos that I hadn't put on there. They're all on Spotify and Apple Music and all of the other streaming services. So I've got the links to Spotify and Apple Music in the description box below. I just want you to know that those are all caught up. I've plugged too many things in this ASMR ramble. I'm going to try not to do that again. And just to let you know, I do love you. And I'm here for you, and I hope that you have a great holiday and stay safe. So, good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.